Hey, boys and girls, here we go. We have day 15 of our May daily math. Whew, this is going so fast, I can't believe it. All right, number one, 284 plus a number equals 692. And you notice underneath it, and you've probably heard us talk about it before too, a lot of times we will say part, whole. And we'll say that a lot because a lot of times the problems, like word problems, story problems, whatever you want to call them, they have two parts and you need to find the whole. Or they'll give you the whole but only have one part, so you got to find the other part. And a lot of times figuring out which you have. Do you have a part? Do you have a part? Or do you have the whole? Figuring out that first before you attack the problem. Sometimes, that's one of your best things is really just think about it for a moment first. So this one we're given it, and we know that we're missing a part. So to do this, what we really want to do here is we know that this number added to that number is going to be that, right? So this number, if you take away this number, that's what you have left, right? So 692 is the whole, and 284 is one part of it. You're missing this one, right? So we're trying to figure out what that piece is. So let's go 692 minus 284. So here we are. We have, more on the floor, borrow from next door. 12 minus 4 is 8. 8 minus 8 is 0. Numbers the same. 0 is the game. 6 minus 2 is 4. So our missing part is 408. Number 2. This one it says, write 3 even numbers that have an 8 in the tens place. Okay, so here's a 1 and an 8 and a 2. Here's a 3 and an 8 and a 4. And there's a 7 and an 8 and a 6. Okay, so even number 0, 2, 4, 6, or 8 in the ones place, right? And 8 in the tens place, and any number you want in the hundreds place. Okay, here we are. Number 3. Clock 2 shows the end time. Draw hands on clock 1 to show what time it was 30 minutes ago. Write the times for each clock. So I look at clock 2 there, and I see that it is 10, 11, 11:45, 11:50. So it should look about like that, right? So it's not quite 12 o'clock, but I see it's 11:50. So clock 2, I have to move that down a little bit, right? Clock 2 shows 11:50. Now, clock 1, what we got to do here is we got to count 30 minutes back, right? Because it started before 11:50 and it started 30 minutes before 11:50. So now we need to count back 30 minutes. So let's go and we'll count back. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Okay, so it's 11:20. We can see the minutes right there. It tells us, right? So the first clock is 11:20. All right. Number 4. We have a garden, Sasha's garden, and it's a 6-foot by 8-foot garden. What is the area of Sasha's garden? Remember, area is the amount in the middle, kind of the A and A, area, amount in the middle. So to figure that out, we multiply 6 times 8. So we multiply the one side by the other side. So it's a rectangular garden, and it's a 6 by 8 garden. 6 times 8 equals 48. Now, it was measured in feet, but it's squared because it's area. So they're all the little 1 by 1 cubes, right? Little foot by foot cubes if you want to think of it like that. All right, let's go to number 5. Patrick wants to buy 7 of these plants for his mom. So the plant there, it looks like it's a $4 plant, okay? He has 3 $5 bills and 8 quarters. how much more money will Patrick need? All right, there's a lot to this problem, kiddo. So let's go through and figure this out little bit by little bit. Okay, so first we got to figure out how much the plants cost, right? So to figure that out, I know one plant equals $4, okay? But Patrick wants to buy 7 of these. And if each one is $4, excuse me, not equals, 7 plants times $4 for each plant. And what's 7 times 4? Well, 2 times 7 is 14, so it's 28. So it's going to be $28 total. But we're not done. That's only the price of the flowers, right? He has 3 $5 bills. So how much is that? Well, 3 times 5 equals $15. Oh, wait. He has more. 8 quarters. 8 times, and I put a decimal in front of it, 0.25, excuse me, that's an 8. 8 times 0.25 or 8 quarters, so you can also count 25, 50, 75, $1. 25, 50, 75, $1. So the 8 quarters equals $2, okay? So that means you got to combine those, right? Because he has the 3 $5 bills and the 8 quarters. So that equals $17 is how much he has. Okay? And then we look at how much it cost for those 7 flowers. So $28. Well, how much more money will Patrick need? So again, back to our part whole here. The whole is $28. One part is 17. Okay? And what's missing is the other part, what he needs to get in order to buy those for his mom. So we're going to subtract 8 minus 7 is 1. 2 minus 1 is also 1. So he needs $11 more in order to buy those 7 flowers for his mother. All right, boys and girls, that is it for today. Great job. Way to not let that tricky number 5 get ya. That was a tough one. There's a lot of work in that, wasn't there? Just for one problem. Way to go. See you tomorrow.